Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy.
Let's jump into the waiver wire here real quick, Wes, because there's a handful of guys here. I know you're probably thinking, who is starting a waiver wire player in week one of the playoffs? Probably no one, but maybe you might be. And that might be Isaac Guerendo. Or that might be his backup, because we're going to talk about them here in just a second. But let's jump into the waiver wire here, Wes. A few guys to talk about. I'm going to run through them real quick. Kendre Miller, not San Francisco 49ers. Kendre Miller, New Orleans Saints, second-year running back. They love this guy. They do. They took him last year. He's had some health issues. But when he's gotten his opportunities, he's been really, really solid. He's been really great in limited work. And he's on Kamara's handcuffs. So if he's out there on your waiver wire, I think you need to grab him. They gave him good opportunities. He played substantially less snaps than Kamara, but still only had 7 less carries. Kamara had 17. Kendre Miller had 10. So definitely an interesting guy to look at here if they maybe want to give Kamara some rest, or maybe he carves out a role here with the opportunities being opened up with the amount of skill players that are kind of just on the fritz. What are they doing here in New Orleans? He's an option there. So see if he's out on your waiver wire. He's a good option here. Now let's talk about the San Francisco backfield. There's Patrick Taylor and there's Israel Abanikanda. We got to talk about both of these guys here. Isaac Guerendo, like we mentioned, is hurt. Now, we're uncertain. He's supposed to be day-to-day. I don't know if I trust anything Shanahan says this season. Shanahan has said he's day-to-day, and we're going to see if he has a shot to play on Thursday. That doesn't sound too optimistic to me. Guerendo, however, said on Sunday after the game, just precautionary, keeping me out, I'm good to go. So we'll see how things pan out here. But in the instance that Isaac Guerendo is not available for Thursday night's game against the Los Angeles Rams, there's Patrick Taylor, and there's Israel Abanikanda. I prefer Patrick Taylor if you're going to have one of the two. But I think both should be rostered in case this becomes a longer-term thing. You need to feel out what's going to happen here in the San Francisco backfield. You may go, Patrick Taylor and Israel Abanikanda, what do you mean? I mean, they're the San Francisco running backs, so that's how it happens. Isaac Guerendo was the RB2 on the week, and he is started the year as a fourth-string running back for the San Francisco 49ers. So guys to monitor there and good options there in case Guerendo misses time. Another guy here I want to talk about, Sincere McCormick. He is potentially the RB1 for the Raiders. We don't really know. Zamir White has missed some time. Alexander Mattison has missed some time. I'm watching for Alexander Mattison this week because he was limited this week. He was apparently close to playing, so we're not entirely sure. But Antonio Pierce loves this guy, Sincere McCormick, and he's very efficient. He does well. He scored 11 fantasy points with very little PPR value. But he's a guy that can probably, if you're desperate, you need him. If you're in a 32-man league like I am, he might sneak his way into your starting lineup. He might be an option there. So guy to watch out for there, and he's widely available. And then we mentioned George Pickens. I don't know if he's going to miss time. The word right now is it's a grade 2 hamstring strain. Not entirely sure what's going to happen here. I've looked it up. Good old Dr. Google has said the recovery time can be anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. That would suck for George Pickens owners. So if you're in need, you could look for Mike Williams or Scotty Miller. They both led the team in targets in the wide receiver room. But I'm going to be honest. If you have to start one of these guys week one of the playoffs, I'm sorry. Like, it's not going to work out for you. But these are guys that could see expanded opportunities. So guys to monitor there.